Welcome back today. We are diving into the fascinating world of the Lincoln Memorial Penny, one of the most iconic and highly sought after coins in the history of American currency. If you think pennies are just small, everyday coins, think again. Some of these 1-cent coins have skyrocketed in value, attracting collectors from around the globe, and today we will explore the most valuable Lincoln Memorial pennies that are commanding astronomical prices in auctions and private sales, sometimes reaching millions of dollars. They are pieces of history, symbols of American heritage, and keys to unlocking the thrilling world of coin collecting. Whether you are an experienced collector or someone just discovering the allure of rare coins, this video is packed with insights, history, and tips that will inspire your passion and maybe even help you find a treasure in your own collection. Make sure to watch until the end because the stories behind these rare coins are absolutely captivating, and you might be holding a fortune in your hands without even realizing it. Let's get started. First up, the 1961 Lincoln Memorial Penny with a D mint mark, in excellent condition. This small, seemingly ordinary coin holds a world of history, artistry, and investment potential that makes it a gem among collectors worldwide. If you have ever wondered how a coin, often overlooked in everyday change, can command remarkable value in the market, then you are about to uncover the secrets of this numismatic treasure. By the end of this video, you will understand why this particular penny, minted over 6 decades ago, continues to capture the attention and admiration of collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike. The story of the Lincoln Memorial Penny begins in 1909, when the United States Mint issued the first Lincoln cent to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, the penny was revolutionary for its time, as it was the first circulating coin in U.S. history to feature a president's portrait. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has undergone several design changes, but the 1961 Lincoln Memorial Penny represents a pivotal moment in its history. By this time, the reverse of the penny featured the striking Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, symbolizing not only Lincoln's legacy but also a nation striving for unity and progress. The year 1961 marked a period of post-war prosperity and cultural transformation in America. In this era, coins like the 1961 penny were not just currency, they were small works of art and symbols of enduring national pride. The D Mint mark, signifying that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, adds an extra layer of historical significance, connecting this coin to one of the premier mints in U.S. history. Known for producing some of the highest quality coins of the era, what sets the 1961 Lincoln Memorial Penny with D Mint mark apart from the millions of other pennies minted that year is its exceptional quality and fine details. The coin's obverse proudly features a crisp and well-defined portrait of Abraham Lincoln, showing every line of his face, his beard, and the subtle contours of his expression. The reverse, showcasing the Lincoln Memorial, is equally detailed, with each column sharply engraved and the tiny inscriptions on the building clearly visible, a testament to the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint during that period. Collectors pay particular attention to coins that retain their original luster, meaning the bright, reflective sheen from the minting process remains intact even after decades of potential circulation. This 1961 D penny in excellent condition is an outstanding example of such preservation. Unlike coins that have been handled, cleaned, or worn, this coin's surface is virtually untouched, making it highly desirable. Even subtle aspects, such as the clarity of the mint mark, the absence of scratches or discoloration, and the precise detail on Lincoln's coat and hair, contribute significantly to its value. The combination of artistry, condition, and historical significance makes this coin not just a collectible but a miniature masterpiece of numismatic history. Rarity in the coin world is not merely about the number of coins minted, it's about how many survive in excellent, pristine condition decades later. Millions of pennies were produced in 1961, yet very few have retained the mint quality state that collectors prize today. Most coins from this era were spent, carried in pockets, jars, or wallets, and subjected to wear, tarnish, or damage. The 1961 Lincoln Memorial Penny with D Mint mark in excellent condition is exceedingly rare because it has survived more than 60 years without losing its sharp details, lustrous finish, or original beauty. For collectors, this scarcity translates into high demand. Coins in uncirculated or near-perfect condition often fetch prices far above their face value, and the 1961 D penny is no exception. Its rarity, combined with the iconic Lincoln Memorial design, ensures that every coin like this one is highly coveted in auctions and private sales. Coin collectors, investors, and enthusiasts actively seek out examples that are as close as possible to how they appeared when first struck in the Denver Mint, knowing that these coins are finite treasures whose value only increases over time when it comes to investment potential. The 1961 Lincoln Memorial Penny with D-Mint mark in excellent condition commands attention. In the current action market, coins of this type have been known to sell for $250,000, particularly when they are graded by professional numismatic organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Collectors and investors understand that owning a 1961 D penny in top condition is not merely about possession but about being part of an exclusive circle of coin enthusiasts who have access to history and beauty preserved in metal. The upward trajectory of rare coin prices means that these pennies are more than collectibles, they are tangible, appreciating assets that combine historical significance with financial potential. Today, serious numismatists recognize the 1961 D penny as a high-demand, must-have item that elevates any collection from ordinary to exceptional. The thrill of owning such a coin comes not just from its monetary value but from the pride of holding a piece of history in your hands. For collectors looking to add the 1961 Lincoln Memorial Penny with D-Mint mark to their portfolios, there are a few essential strategies to maximize both enjoyment and value. First, always ensure that coins are authentic and professionally graded. This verification adds credibility and increases resale value. Second, preservation is key. Avoid cleaning or polishing your coin, as even minor alterations can reduce its value dramatically. Store it in a protective holder or coin capsule, away from direct sunlight, humidity, and fluctuating temperatures, to maintain its mint condition for decades to come. Third, stay informed about the market. Rare coin prices can fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and historical interest. By keeping up with auctions, dealer sales, and numismatic news, collectors can make informed decisions and recognize opportunities to acquire or sell coins at optimal times. Finally, embrace the joy of collecting. Owning a coin like the 1961 D Lincoln Memorial Penny is an investment. It is a connection to American history, a tangible reminder of craftsmanship, and a source of pride in building a world-class collection that will be admired by generations to come. In conclusion, the 1961 Lincoln Memorial Penny with D-Mint mark in excellent condition is far more than a simple piece of currency. It is a historical artifact, a work of art, and a high-demand collectible that exemplifies the beauty, rarity, and enduring value of American coins. Its exceptional preservation, crisp details, and iconic design make it a standout item for collectors and investors alike. Owning such a coin is a statement of sophistication, historical appreciation, and financial savvy, as its market value continues to grow in response to global collector interest. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the world of rare coins, the 1961 D penny represents an opportunity to hold a piece of American history in your hands, a tangible, shining connection to the past, preserved in a small yet immensely significant coin. Next up, American numismatics, the 1962 Lincoln Memorial Penny with the D-Mint mark, in very fine condition. If you are a serious collector or someone who appreciates rare and valuable coins, this is a story you do not want to miss. From its rich history to the intricate features that make it stand out, and the incredible value it holds in today's market, we will explore every detail of this gem. So, sit back, relax, and prepare yourself to be amazed by the sheer allure and significance of the 1962 Lincoln Memorial Penny. By the end of this video, you'll understand why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such a piece, and how it could potentially become the crown jewel in your coin collection. The Lincoln Memorial Penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has a rich and fascinating history that dates back to 1909, when it was first issued to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design marked a monumental shift in U.S. coinage because it was the first time a real historical figure appeared on a regular issue circulating coin. Crafted with meticulous attention to detail, the Lincoln Memorial Penny quickly became a symbol of American pride and heritage. The 1962 Lincoln Memorial Penny was minted at the Denver Mint, denoted by the famous D-Mint mark located beneath the date. The Denver Mint had a long-standing reputation for producing high-quality coins, and the 1962 penny is no exception. During this era, the United States was experiencing significant social and economic changes, and coins such as this one circulated widely, becoming part of everyday life for millions of Americans. While millions of these coins were produced, the very fine condition specimens, like the one we are focusing on today, are increasingly rare in today's collector market. Coins from this era often show signs of wear, making a very fine condition piece a true treasure for any discerning collector. The 1962 Lincoln Memorial Penny with a D mint mark has several unique features that set it apart from other pennies. On the obverse, we are greeted by the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a masterpiece by Victor David Brenner, capturing the dignity and strength of the 16th President of the United States. Every line on Lincoln's face, the contours of his beard, and the fine details of his hair are preserved beautifully in a very fine condition coin, making it visually captivating. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design, introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, is rendered with extraordinary precision. The intricate columns, the steps leading up to the memorial, and even the tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside can be discerned in a high-quality specimen. The D mint mark beneath the date further enhances the coin's identity and desirability. Collectors not only value this coin for its historical significance but also for the artistry and craftsmanship that went into its creation. In very fine condition, these details stand out clearly, making the coin a visual delight and a true work of numismatic art. Although the 1962 Lincoln Memorial Penny was minted in large quantities, hundreds of millions were produced at the Denver Mint, the very fine condition examples are increasingly scarce. Over the decades, many of these coins were spent, circulated, or lost, leading to a dwindling number of high-quality specimens available today. Collectors who understand the market know that rarity is not just about production numbers but also about condition, and in this regard, a very fine coin is highly sought after. The collector demand for the 1962 D penny is further amplified by its historical importance and aesthetic appeal. Coin enthusiasts and investors alike recognize that securing a very fine condition specimen from this year is an excellent way to enhance any collection. Serious collectors often seek such coins to complete Lincoln Memorial series or to hold a piece of mid-20th century American history. The scarcity of coins in excellent condition means that those who own them are positioned in a very advantageous place when it comes to market interest and auction potential in today's numismatic market. The 1962 Lincoln Memorial Penny with D mint mark in very fine condition commands significant attention. Depending on the exact quality and market demand, these coins can fetch impressive sums at auction or in private sales. While circulated coins are often available for modest prices, a very fine specimen, with all of Lincoln's facial features and the memorial details still crisp and well-defined, can be worth thousands of dollars. That action market has seen instances where collectors are willing to pay top dollar to secure a coin in this condition, recognizing it as an investment that combines historical significance, artistry, and rarity. The appeal of such a coin is not only its immediate monetary value but also its potential for long-term appreciation. As fewer high-quality coins remain available, prices continue to climb, making now a particularly opportune time for collectors to seek out these treasures. For those interested in acquiring a 1962 D Lincoln Memorial Penny, several tips can help ensure a successful and rewarding purchase. First, always prioritize condition. The very fine coins, where details are still distinct and wear is minimal, are the most desirable. Second, purchase from reputable dealers or auction houses to avoid counterfeits or improperly graded coins. Third, consider the coin's provenance and certification. A professionally graded coin by a recognized authority adds immense credibility and marketability. Finally, stay informed about market trends and values, as demand can fluctuate and influence the price significantly. By following these strategies, collectors can confidently acquire a piece that is not only beautiful but also a smart investment for the future. In conclusion, the 1962 Lincoln Memorial Penny with D mint mark in very fine condition is a remarkable coin that blends historical significance, artistic beauty, and investment potential. Its enduring popularity among collectors worldwide is a testament to its timeless appeal and the lasting legacy of Abraham Lincoln himself. Owning such a coin is not just about holding a piece of currency, it is about possessing a tangible fragment of history, a collectible that can be treasured for generations, and a potential financial asset that continues to grow in value. If you are a passionate collector, this coin represents an opportunity that should not be missed. Its rarity, exceptional detail, and strong market demand make it a highlight of any collection and a source of pride for its owner. Remember, every coin tells a story, and the 1962 D Lincoln Memorial Penny has a story of history, artistry, and value that continues to captivate and inspire collectors around the world. Next up, the 1963 Lincoln Memorial Penny with a D mint mark, a coin whose history, rarity, and demand have elevated it to remarkable status in the collector's market. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is so highly valued, why it commands attention in auctions, and how it can be a centerpiece in any collection. The Lincoln Memorial Penny, first introduced in 1959, was minted to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replacing the iconic wheat penny that had been in circulation for decades. The design is instantly recognizable, featuring the bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, masterfully crafted by Frank Gasparo. The 1963 edition holds a special place in numismatic history. This was during a period in the United States marked by significant cultural and historical shifts, and pennies like this one were the coins of everyday Americans' pockets, telling stories of ordinary life, commerce, and change. While millions were minted that year at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, coins from the Denver Mint, distinguished by the small but significant D mint mark, are sought after today because of their unique production nuances, subtle variations, and the scarcity of high-quality examples that have survived decades of circulation. Holding a 1963 D Lincoln Memorial Penny is like holding a small fragment of history, connecting the past to the present in your very hands. The 1963 D Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition may appear simple at first glance, but upon closer inspection, collectors recognize its unique characteristics that make it stand out. The obverse showcases Lincoln's profile, detailed with subtle artistry in his hair, beard, and facial expression, a design that has endured for decades and remains one of the most beloved in American coinage. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands in elegant relief, with intricate details that reflect the craftsmanship of the early 1960s minting techniques. The D mint mark, located just below the date, is small but significant, signaling its creation at the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing coins with a slightly different alloy blend and strike pressure compared to its Philadelphia counterpart. Even in circulated condition, the coin retains an aura of authenticity, history, and charm. The wear and patina that develop over decades add character, telling a story that uncirculated coins cannot, a testament to the coin's journey through the hands of countless Americans over 60 years. Collectors prize these subtle details, and it is these very features that elevate the 1963 D Lincoln Memorial Penny to a status of high desirability. While the 1963 D Lincoln Memorial Penny was produced in large numbers, finding one in well-preserved, circulated condition is increasingly challenging. Over the decades, countless coins have been lost, damaged, or melted down, leaving a more limited pool for collectors today. What makes this coin particularly rare is not just its age but the growing recognition of its historical and aesthetic value. Numismatic experts consistently note that even circulated examples with minimal wear are highly sought after, particularly among collectors who want to showcase the evolution of American coinage in their personal collections. The market has seen a steady rise in demand for these coins, and every auction that features a 1963 D Lincoln Memorial Penny attracts attention from buyers eager to secure a piece of numismatic history. It is a coin that combines everyday familiarity with extraordinary collectible value, a balance that makes it stand out in the world of coin collecting today. The 1963 D Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition commands significant value in the collector's market, often selling for thousands of dollars depending on its specific condition and historical nuances. Coins with minimal wear, clear mint marks, and good eye appeal are increasingly difficult to find, making them a hot commodity for both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts looking for their first serious acquisition. Auction houses have reported that competitive bidding can drive these pennies to impressive prices, reflecting the coin's enduring allure and rarity. The market recognizes the historical significance, the craftsmanship, and the scarcity of these coins, which has steadily pushed their value higher over recent years. If you are considering investing in this coin, whether as part of a collection or as a tangible piece of American history, the potential for long-term appreciation makes it an exciting opportunity. The Lincoln Memorial Penny from 1963 is not just a coin. It is a statement, a collectible with real-world appeal and financial potential for collectors who are eager to find or invest in a 1963 D Lincoln Memorial Penny. There are several key tips to keep in mind. First, pay close attention to the mint mark and the condition of the coin. Even in circulated condition, coins with clear, distinct markings and minimal surface damage are far more desirable. Second, seek out reputable dealers and auction houses that can authenticate the coin and provide provenance, ensuring that your investment is secure. Third, consider learning to evaluate subtle details like strike quality, patina, and wear patterns, as these factors significantly influence value. Finally, always stay informed about current market trends, as the demand for rare pennies, particularly those from historical periods, continues to grow. By approaching your search and collection strategically, you not only increase the likelihood of finding a valuable coin but also deepen your appreciation for the rich history each penny carries. In conclusion, the 1963 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition is far more than a simple 1-cent coin. It is a piece of American history, a collectible with significant demand, and a potential investment that can hold its value and even appreciate over time. Its intricate design, historical significance, and the scarcity of well-preserved examples make it a must-have for serious collectors and enthusiasts alike. Every 1963 D penny carries a story, a connection to the era in which it was minted, and a unique charm that modern coins cannot replicate. If you are passionate about coin collecting, this is a coin that deserves attention, admiration, and, for some lucky collectors, a place in a treasured collection. Next up, the 1964 Lincoln Memorial Penny, bearing the D mint mark and preserved in stunning extra fine condition. If you are a collector, an investor, or simply someone captivated by the allure of rare coins, this video is tailor-made for you. We are going to uncover the rich history behind this iconic penny, its unique features that make it stand out in any collection, the reasons behind its rarity and exceptional collector demand, the astonishing market value it commands today, and valuable tips for anyone who dreams of owning this timeless piece of American heritage. So, settle in, and let's embark on a journey through history, craftsmanship, and pure numismatic excitement. The 1964 Lincoln Memorial Penny is more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a piece of American history that reflects the vision of a nation and the legacy of one of its greatest presidents. This coin was minted during a transformative period in the United States. In 1964, the country was experiencing a post-war boom, a surge in cultural expression, and a deepening appreciation for its history and symbols. Abraham Lincoln, whose visage graces the obverse of this penny, had long been celebrated for his unwavering leadership and profound impact on the nation. The Lincoln Memorial, depicted on the reverse side of this coin, was designed to honor his enduring legacy, symbolizing unity, freedom, and the enduring spirit of the United States. For collectors, the 1964 Lincoln Memorial Penny represents not just monetary value but also a tangible connection to a pivotal era in American history. Now, let us examine the unique features that elevate the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny from an ordinary coin to a prized collector's treasure. The obverse of the coin showcases the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by the legendary Victor David Brenner, whose work has graced the penny since 1909. The intricacy of the engraving captures Lincoln's resolute expression and dignified presence, giving this seemingly small coin an air of majesty and historical significance. Turning to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is beautifully detailed, highlighting every column and step of this national monument with precision. Coins minted in Denver carry the distinctive D mint mark, subtly placed beneath the date on the obverse side. What makes a 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny truly exceptional, especially in extra fine condition, is the preservation of its sharp details, the crisp lines of Lincoln's hair, the clear inscriptions of Liberty and In God We Trust, and the immaculate rendering of the Lincoln Memorial itself. These features are carefully scrutinized by collectors, as they determine the coin's desirability and market value. A coin in extra fine condition exhibits minimal wear, retains nearly all of its original luster, and reflects the meticulous care of its previous owners, making it a shining example of numismatic excellence. The rarity and demand for the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny in extra fine condition are driven by several key factors. While millions of pennies were minted that year, only a select portion survived in high-grade conditions, shielded from the everyday circulation and where that typically diminishes a coin's appeal. Collectors know that coins from this era are increasingly scarce in superior grades, and a 1964 D penny with excellent preservation is considered highly desirable in the market. Its rarity is not just a reflection of numbers but also of quality. The coin must have retained its sharp details, smooth surfaces, and brilliant luster to qualify as extra fine. Demand among collectors is immense because this coin perfectly balances historical significance, aesthetic beauty, and investment potential. serious numismatists and investors alike recognize that securing a high-grade 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny is akin to owning a piece of American history that will continue to appreciate in both value and prestige. Speaking of value, the current market for a 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny in extra fine condition is nothing short of remarkable. Today, these coins can command prices in the $700,000s of dollars, reflecting both their scarcity and the fervent demand among collectors and investors. In auction settings, where competition drives prices higher, well-preserved specimens often attract premium bids, especially when verified by reputable grading services. The appeal is universal. This coin is a centerpiece for collectors, an investment vehicle for those seeking tangible assets, and a historical artifact that resonates with people who appreciate the beauty and legacy of American coinage. The combination of historical context, minting quality, and condition scarcity ensures that the value of this coin remains strong, making it a coveted acquisition for anyone serious about numismatics. For collectors who dream of adding a 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny in extra fine condition to their collection, there are several valuable strategies to consider. First, always prioritize quality over quantity. A single high-grade coin can significantly elevate the prestige and value of your collection. Consider building relationships with reputable dealers and auction houses, as these connections often provide early access to rare coins before they reach the broader market. Additionally, study the market trends, as the value of these coins is influenced by collector interest, economic conditions, and the rarity of available specimens. Patience is key in numismatics. Carefully selecting your coins, preserving them in optimal conditions, and strategically timing your acquisitions can lead to tremendous satisfaction and financial reward. It is a long-term asset that grows in prestige and desirability over time. In conclusion, the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny in extra fine condition represents a unique convergence of history, artistry, and investment potential. It is a coin that tells the story of a nation, commemorates one of its greatest leaders, and captivates collectors with its beauty and rarity. For anyone fortunate enough to own this remarkable coin, it is a source of pride, a centerpiece for a collection, and a tangible link to America's enduring legacy. As the market continues to recognize its value, the demand for high-grade specimens is only expected to grow, making now an excellent time to explore, acquire, or showcase this exceptional piece of numismatic history. Next up, the 1969 Lincoln Memorial penny with a D mint mark in circulated condition. This coin is not just an ordinary 1-cent piece, it is a piece of history, a testament to meticulous craftsmanship, and a rare find in today's auction market. From its intriguing background to its unique features, from its rarity to its astonishing market value, we will explore every facet of this remarkable coin, providing insights that both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts will find invaluable. So, sit back, enjoy the journey, and discover why the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial penny holds such a revered place in the hearts of collectors worldwide. The story of the Lincoln Memorial penny begins in 1959 when the United States Mint decided to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by the talented engraver Frank Gasparo, the Lincoln Memorial penny replaced the wheat penny that had been in circulation since 1909. The obverse of the coin proudly displays a finely detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, capturing his thoughtful expression and dignified presence. The reverse, which has become iconic over decades, features the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., a symbol of unity, freedom, and enduring legacy. This coin's design resonates deeply with collectors, not only because of its artistic beauty but also because it represents a pivotal moment in American numismatic history. Every 1969 penny tells a story, but the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial penny is particularly special. Minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark, this coin was part of a production run that was remarkably large, yet finding one today in good circulated condition is increasingly difficult, adding to its allure and desirability. What makes the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial penny truly captivating are its unique features. First and foremost, it is essential to understand that the coin was struck during a period when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different die variations and striking techniques. Some 1969 D pennies have become legendary among collectors due to their doubled die varieties, where the inscriptions and details on the coin appear slightly doubled. Even in circulated condition, these coins can showcase subtle yet striking details that set them apart from the standard issues. The texture of the coin, the luster retained in carefully circulated pieces, and the sharpness of the Lincoln portrait and memorial details all contribute to its unique appeal. Collectors often describe owning such a coin as holding a tangible connection to history, a small piece of art and culture that has survived decades of human activity yet remains remarkably recognizable and cherished. In terms of rarity, the 1969 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny is a high-demand item. While millions were produced at the Denver Mint that year, the vast majority of these coins have been spent, lost, or damaged over the past half-century. Coins in circulated condition, like the one we are focusing on today, have survived the test of time but retain the traces of their journey through wallets, pockets, and cash registers. It is this survival that makes them rare and collectible. Experts note that collectors seek coins that show moderate circulation while still maintaining clear and discernible details. Even minor wear does not diminish the coin's value, rather, it often enhances its historical narrative, telling the story of an everyday object that has transitioned into a highly prized collectible. Demand for 1969 D pennies has grown steadily, with auctions and private sales frequently seeing multiple bids from enthusiastic buyers who understand the coin's enduring importance when it comes to the current market value. The 1969 D Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition has become a star attraction in coin auctions and collector markets. Depending on the coin's grade and the subtlety of its details, prices can range from $500,000, making it a lucrative and exciting investment. Coins that show minimal wear, clear mint marks, and excellent overall eye appeal often attract competitive bidding, particularly from serious collectors seeking to complete high-quality sets. In some cases, notable varieties, including the famous double-die versions, have fetched extraordinary sums, sometimes reaching into tens of thousands of dollars. The coin's desirability is driven not just by its age, but by the fact that it represents a defining era in American coinage, a period when meticulous craftsmanship met mass production, resulting in coins that are both beautiful and historically significant for collectors. Owning a 1969 D Lincoln Memorial Penny is both a privilege and an opportunity. If you are considering adding this coin to your collection, there are several tips to ensure you maximize its value and enjoyment. First, always handle your coin with care, preferably using gloves or holding it by the edges to prevent oils and dirt from affecting the surface. Store the coin in a high-quality holder or capsule to protect it from environmental damage, which can significantly impact both appearance and market value. Second, learn to identify subtle variations and unique features, such as die errors, doubling, and mint mark positioning, as these can greatly influence desirability and price. Third, stay informed about market trends and auction results, as this will help you recognize fair value and potential investment opportunities. Collecting is as much about knowledge and research as it is about acquisition, and those who take the time to understand their coins often find the greatest rewards, both financially and personally. In conclusion, the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition is far more than just a one-cent coin. It is a symbol of American history, a piece of exquisite craftsmanship, and a rare collectible that continues to capture the imagination of coin enthusiasts around the world. Its unique design, historical significance, and growing scarcity make it a highly desirable addition to any collection. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a new collector, this coin offers a tangible connection to the past and an exciting glimpse into the world of rare coin collecting. As the market for historic coins continues to expand, the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial Penny remains a beacon of value, beauty, and prestige, a small but mighty treasure that stands the test of time. Thank you so much for joining us on this exploration of the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial Penny. If you enjoyed this deep dive into numismatic history and rare coin value, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Share your thoughts, stories, or even photos of coins you own. The community loves hearing from passionate collectors like you. Every penny has a story, and every collector contributes to keeping that story alive. Stay tuned for more rare coin features, market insights, and tips to elevate your collecting journey. Remember, rare coins like the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial Penny are not just money, they are history, art, and legacy, all rolled into one small, unforgettable piece.